Good Ghouls? Your boy Grim here, and today we have the first ever team builder video here on the channel for the PGBL Season 2. As you guys know, if you've come to my streams, I've been talking about this for a little bit. I am part of the PGBL. This is the second season of the PGBL, which is the Pokemon Global Battle League. I don't know why I almost said Battle Association, excuse me. Been meaning to join a draft league for a while, and they actually asked me if I wanted to join, and I was like, yeah, dude, I'm down, for sure. So I'm really hyped. If you guys don't know, I actually am a slightly competitive battler. I do tend to battle. I haven't done it yet in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, which is actually terrifying, because our first opponent is the one and only 6-foot Hacks, the coach of the Durham Druddigons, and if you guys know his channel, link will be in the description, of course. Go check him out. He does Wi-Fi battles. Literally, that's all he does. He just posts Wi-Fi battles. So, I'm kind of terrified, kind of scared, especially with the current team that he's bringing. So, if you guys missed out on the live stream that they had for the draft and whatnot to see what Pokemon are on each team, I'll break it down for you guys. So, our team is up top, and then the opponent's team each time for the team builder will be right there. So, we managed to snag Mega Pidgeot, Tapu Bulu, Entei, Alolan Marowak, which is our baby, our mascot. Then we got Cress, Dragalge, we got Piloswine, Vikavolt, Keldeo, and Flygon. Our opponents have Mega Diancie, Zygarde, Infernape, Scolipede, Snorlax, Necrozma, Sneasel, Serena, Klefki, and Vaporeon. The first thing that I think about when I think about this team is it's got bulk, it's got tanks, it's got potential sweepers. Zygarde could, with the right moveset, Zygarde could sweep. Scolipede, Speed Boost, Swords Dance, Protect, you know, that thing sweeps like crazy. Snorlax is a tank. Necrozma is one of the largest tanks, I think, out of this draft. Sneasel with an Eviolite is actually pretty bulky, so it would be kind of surprising to see how he uses that. Serena has a little bit of thickness to it, but it can definitely hit hard as well. Klefki, you guys know what Klefki does. Klefki throws up screens. Klefki throws out hazards. Klefki stalls, T-Waves. It does everything, and now it gains access to Defog in the new game, so I can't wait to see how he uses that. Vaporeon is just another. I'm actually kind of sad I didn't give Vaporeon. I was holding out. Maybe I would have snagged it at the end, because I love using Vaporeon. I love Hydration, Rain Dance, Rest. It's fantastic. Highly recommend it. Great moveset if you ever want to run a bulky Vaporeon. That thing won't die. But anyway, we're gonna get into the team breakdown. So, again, this is the first time I've ever done anything like this, so I don't really know how it's supposed to go. I'm going to predict what he brings, what I think he's going to bring, and how I can potentially counter that. Honestly, there's not much there's literally nothing, almost nothing I can do about that Scolipede. That Scolipede, if I let it set up, it'll wreck our lives, and I don't see why he would not be bringing it at all. Now, I'm looking at the roster. His potential Z captains are Scolipede and Zygarde, so I don't see him not bringing either of those. I mean, he might not bring Zygarde, but I know almost for sure he's bringing Scolipede, because that thing can just wreck. It's quad effective against Bulu. It's super effective against, It's effective, okay? It's a great mon. It's got amazing movesets. It's got Rock Slide. It's got, I'm sorry, maybe not Rock Slide. It's got Stone Edge, I think, Swords Dance, Poison Jab, everything. With Speed Boost, it's incredible. It's an incredible mon. Great snag for him. So I know he's going to bring that for sure. I don't think he's going to bring... Let's see. I don't necessarily think he'll bring Vaporeon this time. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get rid of that Sprite. So that knocks out one of them. There's a potential that he brings Sneasel. I don't really think he will, though. But let's go through the other mons first. Necrozma is a big pain in my butt, because that thing is super bulky. I don't know if there's going to be a real potential to take him out super easy. And I'll get into my team, because I already have my team built. So I'm going to talk about that in a second, before I narrow down his team and his team predictions and all that kind of stuff. Snorlax, I feel like Snorlax would be a good thing to bring here, but I know that I could probably get rid of it quite easy. I know that I run a special variant, especially defensive variant, but I don't know exactly what he's going to bring. There's a lot of potential in his teams for setup. He's got Klefki, he's got Infernape, I know Diancie can set up. Necrozma, I think, can even set up, if I'm not mistaken. He can get rid of Priority with Serena. He has Priority with Sneasel and Scolipede after Speed Boosts. So honestly, like I said, I don't think he'll bring Vaporeon. Klefki definitely seems like a possible bring. My ear is doing this weird ringing thing, so I don't know what that was. He's definitely bringing Scolipede. That's 100%. And I have a feeling he's going to bring the Z move on him. I don't know what Z move. It could be Bug and it could be Poison. My guess would be Poison, but obviously these are just predictions because I don't know exactly what he's going to bring. I do think he will bring Diancie. I do think that he will bring Diancie. So if I have to choose between Scolipede and Zygarde, I honestly think he'll bring Scolipede over Zygarde, but I'm not ruling out the fact that he will bring Zygarde. I'm not ruling that out. I just think that he'll have the Z captain of Scolipede in it instead of the Z captain of Zygarde. You guys are like listening to me ramble, and it's because I'm honestly terrified. I have been watching this guy for a while. I'm actually very surprised that he's our first opponent that we have to face in this league. I want this league to go well for us. I want my combative side to show. I want it to come out and be like, oh, I know what I'm doing. But anyway, let's just get on with the team builder at hand. Honestly, I don't really see why he would bring Sneasel to this battle over other Pokemon. Yes, it does have priority, and yes, it has stab ice moves, which is effective to a lot of my team, actually. It's Quad on Flygon, I think. Yeah, ground. So yeah, Quad on that. Then it's effective against Bulu. It's effective against Pidgeot. It's not effective against some other ones, though. So I don't know. There's a potential that he doesn't bring that. So I'm going to go ahead and rule that one out. So now we're down to 8 Mons. Let's see. Who else is he not going to bring? Well, I don't think he'll bring both Snorlax and Necrozma. And I definitely think he's going to bring Necrozma over Snorlax because of it. I just think that with our team, we could get around... We could probably get around Snorlax fairly easy, especially if he brings the special variant. So I'm going to rule out Snorlax for now. So right now we're looking at, let's see, he's got 7 Mons so far. All we have to do is take away 1 more. He's got his setup with Klefki, the potential to take away as well. He's got a lot of potential sweepers still. He's got Scolipede, he's got Zygarde, which could body a lot of things. He's got Diancie as well, which, I mean, I've never used Diancie, but I was talking to my cousin, and he uses it on one of his teams, and he says that it's a monster. So, kind of scary, not gonna lie, kind of terrified. I think he's... And it's got Magic Bounce, so I gotta be careful about that. I can't just, like, throw hazards up willy-nilly or do anything like Toxic or anything. Which we got some crazy sets. We got at least one crazy set for you guys when I go over my team. I honestly think he's not going to bring... No, you know what? No, he has to bring it. Because that's definite priority with Mach Punch. And honestly, I think it gains access to Bullet Punch too. We're just getting down to the nitty-gritty where I don't know exactly which one he's going to bring and which one he's not. I know he's bringing Scolipede. He can't not bring Scolipede. It's literally the one thing that can go through any Pokemon that I bring if it has the correct setup potential. If it gets the setup off, I'm kind of screwed. So I know he's going to bring that. Necrozma would kind of be dumb not to bring just because it's a wall and it's a wall that works well against my team. So I don't really see why he wouldn't be bringing that. Diancie, I see him bringing. There's a potential for Zygarde, like I said. Infernape would be nice. He definitely wants Klefki for... Well, I mean, see, the thing is he could either bring Klefki or he can bring Infernape, because they both have potential for setup. But so does Diancie. And Necrozma. So if I'm going by that, that's not really the smart way to play. I think for type diversity, because right now he's got Rock Fairy, he's got a Dragon, there's a Firefighting up there, Poison Bug, I think it's Poison Bug, Psychic, Grass, and Steel Fairy. So he's got a bunch of fairies. He's got 2 fairies. He's got a Poison, Psychic, Grass, Firefighting, Dragon. I think it'd be nice if he brought the Dragon. I think it'd be nice if he brought his Zygarde. I feel like that would be a good play. So I think I'm gonna rule out... I'm stuck between Serena and I'm stuck between Serena and Infernape. I honestly, it's like a toss-up for Serena and Infernape. So I guess we'll just go with this as our kind of prediction. To go with, it could be Infernape or Serena and the other 5 of the Mons. So Diancie, Zygarde, Infernape, or Serena, Scolipede, Necrozma, and Klefki. Now, our team. up there, we got a lot of potentials. Now, I know I said I get shut down by Scolipede, but we can honestly take on a lot of other things on his team. Anything that he brings, like Heatwave off of Pidgeot can take care of most. It'll take care of Scolipede if we can manage to get rid of it fast enough. Serena, his other moves. Mega Pidgeot was such a snag. I'm so glad that we got that Pokemon because, honestly, it's one of my favorite Megas to use. It's got a very diverse move pool. You can build it however you want, basically, and it'll just work. It's max speed, and it never misses, so like you can throw a Hurricane on it and never worry because it has no guard. But speaking of which, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the team that we are bringing, in fact, for the PGBL, and we're going to do it right now. So I'm going to transition that. Hey-yo! Shoutouts to OBS Studio. Anyway, so we got a team here. Our team here, the team that we're bringing this week is Tapu Bulu, who we nicknamed Aventador, rocking the Gracium Z. So he's going to be our Z captain for this week. Our other potential Z captain is Dragalge, but we're bringing it on Bulu this week. I feel like Woodhammer, Gracium Z, or even Hornleech if I need to, but Gracium Z, Woodhammer would be the way to go. I feel like it'll be really effective on his team because it'll just get damage off regardless. It's a massive attack with, I don't even know what the base power would be after the Gracium Z boost, but it just wrecks live. Woodhammer Bulu is nothing to, like, just not pay attention to. It's massive damage no matter what. Even if you resist it, still does enough damage. We also are rocking Stone Edge to take care of other Pokemon as well on his team. Substitute just to get, you know, a little bit of just to shake it up a little bit. I don't think he'll really be predicting the Substitute. And with the grassy terrain, we can get back the HP in like 2 turns after the Substitute. Maybe 3 turns if I'm mistaken. The only thing that's bad about Bulu is that he's quad weak to his main sweeper on the team, so we got to be really, really careful. The next mon that we are bringing is, of course, the Mega Pidgeot. He's rocking Hurricane, Heat Wave, Steel Wing, and Tailwind. Now, this set is actually, it's quite, okay, actually, I'll go over the set for Bulu as well. It's the basic set that you guys would normally see. He's rocking, hang on. There we go. I was like, what? But those were the IVs, not the EVs. I'm a Dankus. He's rocking a little bit in HP, got attack and speed both maxed out, and he is also the Adamant Nature. So just the standard set there. For Pidgeot, however, we're rocking out a couple of interesting little switches here and there. So stat-wise, he's not max special attack, but slightly under max special attack. We threw a little bit. I think it was actually 44 EVs into attack, and or no, I'm sorry. We did max special attack, a little bit out of speed, and then put the rest of it into attack for the purposes of using Steel Wing. We were bringing Steel Wing to combat potential Pokemon that are obviously weak to Steel Wing, like the potential Mega Diancie. You know, if he brings Sneasel, that's quad weak. We got a lot of other things too. If I'm not making any sense, also, I'm actually just really nervous. I'm actually doing this right before I need to do the battle. So, wish me luck, guys. Anyway, the next one that we're bringing is Cresselia, Luna the Cresselia. Rocking out, let's see, let's look at your EV spread first and then we'll go over the moves. You got max HP, max defense with a little bit in special defense as well. Basically just the standard set. This is just going to be a bulky variant, making sure that we can take hits. It's also rocking the leftovers. And yeah, so then we'll go into the moveset. We're bringing Psychic Ice Beam, Moonlight, and Lunar Dance. Lunar Dance, obviously, for that little last minute, like, let's say Din, our Mega Pidgeot, is down to like, I don't know, like a 16th of its health or something. Somehow it lived on 16th of its health, so we switch out. Lunar Dance will make it the Cresselia die, and then the HP will be transferred over to whatever Pokemon we decide. So let's say Din. And let's say he has Rocks up. It's okay because the HP from Lunar Dance applies before Stealth Rocks take effect. So he'll still be alive, he'll still have way higher HP and the potential to do more work. Honestly, I don't even think we talked about why I'm bringing Tailwind. Tailwind's honestly just a great move to have, especially in this case, because if we manage, for whatever reason, if our first turns are Pidgeot and Scolipede, we're golden, okay? I'm pretty sure in that scenario, obviously the battle will still be challenging, but we could easily get this thing out of the way. So if he goes for Protect the first turn, predicting a Heat Wave, which I would be surprised if he didn't predict the Heat Wave, considering it's a Mega Pidgeot, we could go for Tailwind increase our speed beyond his first speed boost. He'll have wasted his protect, and he can go for Heat Wave right after, and get rid of it. Unless he goes for that double protect, and he's like, oh shoot. Anyway, Tailwind's important. It'll build speed on our team, because our team is not that fast to begin with. I mean, they are a little bit speedy, but Tailwind never hurts. Anyway, so yeah, we're rocking Moonlight, Lunar Dance. Moonlight, obviously. Ice Beam to cover the Zygarde, to cover the Serena, to cover... It's just a good move to have. We basically just brought it for Zygarde. I think with the specs that we put on it, we did damage calcs, and I think it's like a 2-hit kill, a potential 3-shot actually. But we're gonna go on to the next Pokemon. This is the crazy set that, honestly, I never even thought about putting this moveset on this Mon, but I was talking with my cousin. He was helping me build this team to combat 6-foot hacks, because it's the first league for us, or for me at least, and I wanted to make the first battle go well. So we're rocking a special variant of Flygon. So we got Drago here, the Flygon with Flamethrower, Earth Power, Defog, and Toxic. Toxic now is what we're bringing in. We're bringing that for Necrozma. That's really strictly just for Necrozma, because if we don't get this thing toxic and just stall it out to death, that thing will wreck lives. That thing is bulky AF. It will live, it will never die. It's ridiculous how bulky that Mon is. So we brought Toxic specifically for that. Also with Red Card, we're gonna, well, yeah, we brought Red Card to shake things up a little bit. So if he makes contact, the opponent gets switched out. Just, you know, shake up the game a little bit, because why not? We were sitting here like, I honestly don't know what to put on this thing. We honestly don't know. And I was like, Red Card. And he's like, good, that's a good idea. So we rocked out with that. Let's go over the EV spread for him as well, just because why not? He's max special attack, max speed, with a little bit in defense. And you guys already know his abilities, levitate, yada, yada, yada. The next Mon that we're bringing this week is Keldeo, or Keldeo, however you want to pronounce it. Rocking Hydro Pump, Secret Sword, Stone Edge, and Scald, holding that Choice Scarf. It's just the standard set. We really didn't want to go crazy. This is actually one of the Smogon sets. So stat-wise, it's max special attack, max speed, a little bit in special defense. So yeah, nothing too crazy there. We really just brought that to get water coverage, and it's pretty bulky, so it'll take hits it also is fighting type. I cannot words today. And last but not least, we have Entei, and yes, this is the special Entei from the GameStop event way back when, so it has the extreme speed on it as well. So we have Iron Head, Bulldoze, Extreme Speed, and Sacred Fire. It's holding the Assault Vest so it can take a couple hits. Now, I don't remember exactly. I built these teams like a week ago, and I put off the team builder until now. So yeah, it's max attack, max special defense. So we wanted to make this especially defensive, so it can take hits, it can eat hits. We're not really worried about outspeeding things, because as long as we can get their health down to minimum, we can take them out with an extreme speed and not worry about speed. If we can eat hits and dish out damage with an amazing attack stat that we all know that Entei has, I feel like it'll put out the work in the long run, regardless of whether or not it doesn't have speed. So those are the Mons that we're bringing this week. Obviously, from week to week, it'll shake it up. That's why we have 10 Mons on our team. But yeah, so honestly, I don't really know what I'm doing. We've already discussed this at the beginning. I don't know what I'm doing. I feel like I'm doing okay for the team predictions and whatnot. Obviously, I don't know what's going to happen, because I'm about to battle this goob. Wish me luck, guys. If you guys want to support the league even more so, I'm going to be dropping merch for the Motown Marowak, so you can go ahead and pick that up if you want to. Eventually, I will drop the link. I don't know if I'll put the link in this chat. I got to make it live first, obviously. But I've been working out some designs. It's going on Redbubble, so you can get a bunch of different things. You can get like mugs, shirts, notebooks, backpacks, yada, 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 or those drawstring bags. But I'm going to stop doing self-promotion, and I'm going to let you guys get out of here. You guys enjoyed the video, smash that like button down below. You guys know your support's greatly appreciated. Also, if you are new for some reason, this is your first time watching a video of mine, hi, I'm Grim. I don't usually do battles, but we're doing it because it's awesome. And join the Grim Ghouls here in the dark side by hitting that subscribe button. But until next time, I'm going to get up out. I got to go battle this man, so I'm going to lose. I'm going to lose so bad. Wish me luck, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.